young, I'm sure they'll let you walk right in the gate.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll try again here.
Here we go,
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 32 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If you're targeting... not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On one, ready?
3rd and 9. Here's Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Watkins motioning over. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Go, Chap. Go, Chap.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A pickup there of 28 yards.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bengals 30.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Set. Go, Reed. Go. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Wait a minute. A reverse. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's first and 10.
11 MT. 11. Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Gun. Stop.
They send the tight end in motion. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and lives for another snap.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on third and inches. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. The Bengals going to have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points.
11.
So if you want to stay on the field,
Here we go.
you better be good on third down.
On first down, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibach. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
11 MT. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
11. Stop.
Burrow Burrow throwing on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Go.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
3rd down. Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Here's 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. Got. Got.
Now, Burrow. They'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Thomas. Back.
Burrow now. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So
Here we go.
give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls
11,
incomplete.
11. Stop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
On point, ready?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
On one, ready?
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Burrow to throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go, set!
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Whoa! Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
79 Broncos!
They'll go play action. Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
45 yards. That's good for A. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Dragon 60! Take go!
They'll go play action with Purdy. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Mustang 19! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Hurt! Hurt! Hurt!
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
70 range! 70 range! Panther 11! Panther 11! Go!
On third down, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 10-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Purdy. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Watkins motioning over. 3rd and short. Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big-time play for the Niners. 56 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 12-yard line.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lion. Check go.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. To the pylon, he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score under 17. Bengals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Gun, gun. Gun.
They go play action for Burrow. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
18 Pioneer. Go.
On play action, here's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now, players shaken up after that play, and it's Brock Purdy who needs some assistance. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. It is 3rd and 10.
Omaha. Set. Twenty-one. 11. Here we go. 11. Great time.
From the gun, it's Jones. This one complete to Watkins. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And the 49ers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 21.
Jones to the air again. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Here we go. Get set.
Again, it's Jones. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Third and long.
Omaha! Set! 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Here we go. 11, 11.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the 49ers up their lead. It's now 24-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here,
11,
first
11,
and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty.
To throw is Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
I'm one, ready?
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. They'll set up the screen to Brown, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Timberwolf. Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Purdy now on second down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Third and long.
Set up. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Set up.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Purdy on first down. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Again in the air for Purdy. The second down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check go.
Purdy going to put it up again. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie Mitch Wishnowsky to punt. Charlie Jones deep to return. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
On one, ready? 11 MT, hey! 11 MT, here we go. God.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. 2nd half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick-6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
One, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. That's complete. It's Josivas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Gotta go. 11. 11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's hard. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Watkins motioning over. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
A second down throw here for Purdy. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On the line, right?
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Now, Burrow. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll get this one out to his fullback. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Smash, smash. Ready?
On the give, it's McCaffrey. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Tiger.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
MT. Here we go. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And the Niners will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw, Purdy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
3rd down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 16 on that connection. First down, 49ers.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This deep... desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead, but instead they now got to defend a fresh set of downs, and as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
So Kittle comes in motion.
Go.
To throw on first down is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. So often, Mike, we see some of the biggest explosive plays in the passing game come from the quarterback extending the play outside of the pocket. Really nice job here by the coverage. They remain sticky on their receivers, nowhere to go with the ball, and all he's able to do is throw this one away.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hut, hut.
Throwing again is Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his second touchdown tonight. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Gun, gun. Dot. Dot.
Here's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Thomas. Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now, Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now he'll air one out. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to get in for the 2, and they are back within 11.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Set. Set. Cowboy 80.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
19 Lions.
Third down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer.
Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have a Niners first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target, No catch, and now 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Watkins motioning over. Now Purdy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 MT tape, 11 MT tape. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Fine, ready?
He'll try again here.
11,
It's
11,
2nd
11.
and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibach. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making. And I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they will indeed try to tack on 2. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Okay, ready? 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
Well, there's really 2 schools of thought, Mike. You have yourself the lead in the 4th quarter, and a lot of people just say, let's sit on it, let's play smart, just don't give anything to the opposing team to let themselves back in the game. Well, that's exactly what they almost did here. They put the ball in the air, tried to remain aggressive, and they're lucky it didn't come back to bite them.
3rd and 9. They'll put Ayuk in motion. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, You make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.